Gold Squad TV. So Cody Rhodes is Brandi Rhodes are leaving AEW and are in talks with WWE. Um, Cody was part of the Revolution after leaving WWE. He went to the Indies and was part of the Revolution, which ended up being the brainchild for All Elite Wrestling. And for 6 years, if including the 2 years in AEW, he was really a force. Um, don't know why he's leaving AEW. I mean, I get business, I understand, but you're literally one of the founding fathers of this, and you're gonna go back to Vince McMahon, the man who stifled your creativity, didn't respect you as a main eventer, looked at you as a silly Big Carter at best. I don't get it. Brandy didn't even have a role in the company, really, all to the if at all, other than being a ring announcer. So I don't understand this. I don't get it. I mean, I get that the fans have been toxic towards him lately, but that's character stuff. In reality, it's just really weird to me that he's gonna go from having 5-star matches with Sammy Guevara and ladder matches to being in WWE where he's gonna be barely make mid card. Um, he must not really care. Either that or it's just like he really thinks he's gonna be WWE champion over there, and they don't value him there, and he knows they don't value him there. I get it. Get paid. You gotta support your child. I totally understand, and I also understand that AEW had enough time to come to an agreement, and there was no agreement. Tony Khan put a presser thanking Cody and Brandy, but I don't know. This seems like he's not getting. This seemed to me like he didn't get along with the other vice presidents and executive VPs. Born in engine anything. It just screams it. You know, um, I just don't get it, and it's like I'm baffled because I definitely understand. Listen, people always go back to Vince, and that's fine. But I respect the people that don't. You got a guy like CM Punk who, although they're very different people, CM Punk was the first one to lead that company really the way he did because he thought the creative direction and the way that company was ran was bullshit. He felt he was getting lied to, as they all do, and he also felt that there was nothing creative for him there. He went obviously into details of some of the stuff physically and professionally and how unprofessional that company was towards him. And in 7 years, the only thing he ever did for WWE wasn't even for WWE, it was for Fox. He didn't go back to the company, refused to go back to the damn company. He stood on his morals. And although I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan, and I've always stated this, I could respect someone who stands on their morals. I would hope that John Moxley does the same. I would hope that Miro does the same. Instead of being like the same old wrestling worked bullshit where the wrestlers are always against the company, they're always against WWE until the money comes, until things start falling off of their company and they go running right back. Now, I'm not Cody Rhodes nor Brandi Rhodes, and I can't speak for them. They're professionals and they need to do what the hell they want to do. But I respect pro wrestlers that stand for something. There's too many of these wrestlers who are pushovers, who just sit there and look at everything as a business and say and work the fans and work people into believing that they're these rebels. And then when they know the rebel boots cannot be fit and can no longer take the heat, they go running right back to Rich Vince. Where, and then in about a year or two, they're going to be complaining about how they hate the damn mid card. They can't stand the mid card. He's gonna have face paint. Vince is gonna do what the hell he wants to do because guess what? He wants to listen. He's gonna give him a little run in the beginning, and then he's gonna pull the rug from right under him, and he's gonna get exactly what he wanted. Just like when he had his daddy there, and his daddy was there in '89, and they threw him in fucking polka dots. Just like when Goldust came back multiple times, and after trashing the company, and they come back and put that damn face paint on, and either have the stuttering gimmick or the Hollywood gimmick or just a tag team wrestler. Like that company clearly doesn't respect the Rhodes name, and it's been clear the only thing they respect is Dusty because of what Dusty did for NXT. But other than that, I don't know, man, it's hard to respect that. I don't care if it's 6 years later. I don't care if Cody doesn't feel the same way now. I don't care if he's 6 years older. To me, I look at this exactly how I should always look at it. When a wrestler goes back to a company, they just went out there and bashed or went against the third wall, rebelled and were rebel, and then went back to being a pussy right after that. I can't respect that. And I respected Cody Rhodes. I wasn't the greatest. I wasn't sitting here and acting like a pom pom in it for him, but like I have a hard time respecting him right now as a human. You stand on your shit, man. You're a millionaire. I get it. You got to pay your kid. You got to put your kid to school. I totally understand it. Bills got to get paid. It's business. But as a man with other options, I can't say I respect running back to the company that basically shitted on you in the first place. So, hey, enjoy mid card, bruh. Enjoy mid card. AEW is going to continue to flourish. It's going to continue to build. It's going to grow, and you will be remembered greatly in AEW. But other than that, as you're the typical, whenever all fails, go run back to Vince type of guy, and that's too diplomatic for me. I just can't respect it. I respect people who, for lack of a better word, stand on their shit. You had an opportunity to be a face of a generation, good or bad, and you chose to take those boots off and say, I can't do it no more. It's just a little hard for me to sit here and be like, I can't. You lose points with me, man. So, as a pro wrestling fan, as a guy that's watched wrestling from all different companies, I know mad people have gone from company to company to company. I get it, but this is different. You were the face of a revolution. You were part of a revolution, and then you bailed on the revolution, and you're gonna now help the enemy defeat the revolution you built. I don't know. I don't know, man. You know what that shit sound like to me? A lot of you guys are football fans. It's like when Paul Brown got fired by the Browns, and they went and made the Bengals right across in Cincinnati over there. And then it's like ever since then that's been the rivalry, right? And outside of the Steelers and Ravens, in that division has always been Browns and Bengals have been a Ohio rivalry, or at least that's what it sounded like to me, man. He went right back to his rich daddy, his professional daddy, not his real daddy. So, hey, who am I? I'm just a regular person. I'm just, I can't tell that man what he should do with his career, but it's just a little hard for me to respect what he's doing. Gold Squad TV, leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Peace.